Sorry, guys. The chat froze up. I had the stream ended, so I'm restarting it again, guys. So go ahead and get back on it here. Okay. So anyway, like I said, the thing froze up. I do apologize for it. I got it running again. So go ahead and log back in. I'll be waiting for you here. There we go. Yeah, we had a little technical glitch. I'm sorry about that, guys. So I was trying to get back on it here. I couldn't get it. It already ended the original one, so I had to just open up a new live stream here. So I do apologize for that. So wasn't on your end, guys. It was on my end. So anyway, glad you guys are joining back. Like I said, what I started to do was, like I said, I was showing you things, and I thought the chat was still running, and it said unable to reconnect to chat. So anyway, if you have any questions you want to ask, go ahead and ask me. Yes, Jay, thank you. Technical glitch on my end. I do apologize for that. That's fine. Kenneth Ball, sorry I'm late. That's fine. You're okay. Tech Nerd, you're fine. Thank you. Yeah, we're actually at 61 subscribers now. It was 60. The chat's been, the comments have actually just been going crazy here in the last half hour. So what is your plan for the channel going forward, Mac only or other tech as well? Jay, well, yeah, I'm gonna mainly deal with Macs, but yeah, there'll be some other things thrown in there, and some tutorial videos on things, but yeah, but mainly Mac, and peripherals and devices that were made or you can still use for them today. Let's see. Oh, 66 subs now. Nice. Yeah, see, it's going crazy. I appreciate that. I really do. Christopher Chesky, I got excited about the Maine Coon. Everything went to hell. Yes, it did. Yeah, she's still sleeping behind me here. 65 on my screen. Yeah, yeah. YouTube, it doesn't refresh very good sometimes on subs for whatever reason. I also like to repair Apple products. Good, very good. All right. To have that mic. I record with the iPhone mic a lot, so it's so bad quality. Yeah, it's a nice mic. It really is. So like I said, yeah, it's heavy too. It's not. It makes a good paperweight too if you need to keep things from blowing off the shelf or something. But yeah. Yeah, yes, Charlie, we are back. Thank you. That's my not yet. I went to one because my blue snowball died back in February. Tech Nerd, yeah, yeah. That. This is my second one that I've had, and I hardly ever use this one. But the first night I used it for several years, and then it fell over on a mic stand on a concrete floor, and that was the end of it. I sent it back. They replaced it with that one right there, and I used it for maybe a couple weeks after that, and I didn't really use it too much more after that. So, yeah. So we have. Let's see here. So we have 7 viewers, and like I said, we got. We're going to give it here since we got cut off. We'll do this at about 1:30, the drawing, to let everybody log back in there. And like I said, it was my goof or whatever that happened. I'm not sure. Does it come with a boom arm stand as a normal stand? Yeah, you can put on the bottom here. Let me just move this here a little bit. So on the bottom here, it's threaded, so you can put whatever size of adapter on it for whatever mic boom you're using. It was a standard thread, but yeah, you can put whatever you want on it. That's the nice thing about this. If you don't have a standard one or you need a bigger one, it'll accommodate it. You just have to get the right thread size for it there. And then this is for the headphone, and that's for the USB. That's where you plug it in, and then that goes to your computer or wherever you're plugging it into. That's the mute button that turns red when you push it. And then there's a volume, and then you have on the back here, you have your gain, and then you also have your pattern. So you can have just omnidirectional, bidirectional. If you got two people sitting on either side of you, you got a sweep, but it won't pick you up. There's lots of different settings on this. So it's pretty cool. Pretty cool mic. Let's see. What's your top secret project? After the drawing, I'll show you. Okay. We talked about it a little bit the other day on Discord. I don't know if you were in and out of the chat, Charlie, a couple times. I don't know, but yeah, it'll be interesting. I think you already know what it was. It has to do with an SE. So. Tech Nerdy is not going to reveal it because it's top secret. That's right. Very good. It feels kind of funny talking to everybody through a camera there. So that's not my normal thing usually. It's easier when you tape it, but this is live TV. I think we're on the same amount of subs. Cane and Boyle. Okay, I think we're on the same amount of subs. Okay, good. I need to make this bigger. I'm having a hard time reading this channel. It's so small. There we go. I can see it a lot easier now. Okay. Yeah, you're right, Jay. Yeah, it's different. It's one thing to do it, tape it, edit it, but when you're doing it live, as you know, live TV goes crazy sometimes. What made you, Christopher Chesky, what made you decide to start a channel? Well, actually, I've been on YouTube for a long time. I used to just put things of the family and stuff like that. I did a thing on, well, you can't see it, but I have it was an original iMac G3. It was the graphite one, the DVD version, special edition. And yeah, I used it for years. My daughter was using it, and then I used my other Mac when we were at this other house, and I didn't use it for a while. So we moved to a Victorian house there in Sutter Creek, and so I didn't have room to keep it upstairs, so I had it downstairs, but it was all packed up and everything. And so when we moved to another house, I went to fire it up, and it wouldn't power up. And it was probably just a bad power up board on it, or power down board rather. But anyway, I decided, well, I wonder what it would be like to have a flat screen in it. So I basically gutted it. All the enclosure is perfect. It's the original enclosure on it. I use the original buttons. I'm using original speakers, but I have a Mac Mini in it, and I have a 15-inch Studio Display Apple monitor in it, ADC. So there's an ADC adapter in there. And so it works fine. It's running, let's see, we were running Lion on it right now. I might tinker around with that a little bit. I did a video on that a while back, revisiting the old IG3 rebuild. But there's a video on it. It was done many, many years ago. And it actually almost has like 10,000 views on it. So, but I just like I was talking to the guys at Discord, the other day. I used to have a lot of Macs. I had a lot of them, and then I hate to say it, I just got bored with them, so I sold most of them. I mean, I had a 20th anniversary Mac. I love that thing. In fact, I have a friend of mine that used to work for Apple. He has one, and I think I'm going to wrangle it out of his hands here, hopefully pretty soon. But the one I had it all modded up. I did every upgrade you could possibly do to it, and had the Sonnet G3 chip that went right into the cache slot on it, and had a USB 2 on it, because I was running, I actually had OS 10 on it, one of the first versions, but those machines, if you run that, you can kill it because it tries to update the firmware. You don't let it update the firmware, but sometimes you can make it run it, sometimes you can't. And it ran it, but painfully slow, but it worked. And so, yeah, let me get caught up on the chat here. Let's see. BTW days. CRT, I was working on what Kaboom. Oh boy. The CRT, I was working on it and went Kaboom last night. I gutted it and I have a fun project in mind for it now. Oh boy. Sorry to hear that. Which CRT? Charlie, that was out of the it was out of the G3, my original one. And if I remember right, it was a LG tube in it. That's what I took out. Oh, my last name correctly. Thanks. Thank you. Yes, thank you for being understanding. I'm sorry. I'm not that good with names, and I'm not that good at pronouncing things. Even though I work at a doctor's office, that's always been my issue. 17-inch blue. Jay says 17-inch blue and white studio display. Yeah. Master, those things are pretty terrible and reliable. Charlie, impossible to fix. Tech Nerd, what is your favorite version of Mac OS? I like all of them. I guess probably I'm a little partial to this one, Jaguar, because as you know, that's on my channel logo. I kind of modified it a little bit so we get busted, but anyway, that's probably my favorite one. Let's see here. Just need, I'm waiting to start to get my own proper setup. I just need to get some money. Yeah, as we all do, to make. And okay. All right. Well, let's see here. We have a lot of people in here. It's good. So, Charlie, are you going to be able to take all your Macs with you when you guys move to Europe, or are you going to have to, unfortunately, get rid of them? Some of them. Okay, that's good. Glad you're going to be able to, because I understand that Macs are kind of, in some European countries, are hard to come by. Oh, okay. All right. Well, yeah, that'll lighten your load a little bit, but like I said, hopefully you can keep the ones that you really like. Okay, Jay. Yeah, you go ahead and have your chips there. to keep your strength up there. So like I said, we're going to do the drawing here in about 8 minutes. All right. Anybody else have any questions or? Can't wait. Yeah. Yeah, I'm eager to. So basically, when I do the drawing, I will. We're gonna do the drawing at 1:30. Okay. I just because my live stream got cut off. I just wanted to give people plenty of time to get back into it here. Charlie, what was the rarest, coolest Mac you ever owned? Well, I've had quite a few of them actually. The 20th anniversary Mac. A lot of people call it the TAM. That was a pretty cool one. It had a very unique chime sound to it when you booted it up. It was basically the iMac, the way I look at it, as far as like the new modern iMacs, the way they are now. But it's okay, Dana, you're fine. Our stream ended prematurely, so I had to restart it again. So my chat froze up, and when I went to refresh the page, it cut the stream off, and it ended it, so I had to restart another stream here. Let's see. Yeah, Jay really wants that mic, as everybody else does. Like I said, everybody has an equal chance of winning it. Yeah, you could definitely do that. You could definitely lay an arm stand for that there. And but getting back to you, Charlie, yeah, I've had that. I've had I kind of really miss my original 128K Mac. I got that brand new. I had to wait in line to get it in Cupertino at Sterling's computer store. They were selling them. And I bought that and the image writer printer with it. And my God, that thing, I think I paid like about $2,600 for everything. And then Kane. My name is pronounced Kane. Okay, Kane. Very good. Thank you. Let's see. So that was, and that was exciting because, that was, everybody else had Commodore 64s and PCs, and I just didn't want to take time to do code and programming, all that stuff. And this was great. Just, you could get on it, you start using it right out of the box. And that's what I liked about it. And of course, they had all of them at that time had a dial-up modem in it. And even though it was only a black and white screen, it was very, very high resolution, which was nice. Of course, like everybody else, I wish it was color. So anyway, the Commodore 64s and PCs are lame. Yeah, well, yeah. At the time, like I said, I would agree with you. For me, because like I said, I wanted to get on the computer and start using it right away. But there's a lot of people out there. There's a lot of people that are really into the Commodore 64s. You can go to, I'll put a link. I forget his name real quick here. But anyway, that's all he does, and he does fabulous work. Alex, we're fine. Our stream got ended. I had to restart it again, so we're going to do the drawing in about 4 minutes at 1:30, and we will do the drawing. And so you didn't miss anything. Let's see. I'm more of an iPhone repairs guy, but I also am interested in Macs and how they work. Okay, yeah. Well, you know what? Repairing iPhones, I've done a few of those for friends myself, and boy, if you had a microscope, it's a lot easier to work on those things. My gosh, some things are so so tiny. So anyway, yeah, Alex. The reason why I did it too is we're going to do it originally at 1:15, but like I said, my stream ended prematurely, so I had to start it up again. And I just kind of wanted to make it fair so everybody could hook back up to it here. But like I said, you don't have to be present to win. Once the drawing goes, if the person that wins is not here, they'll have a week. But what you're going to do is I'll put them at the end of the stream here. I'll put my email address. Email me your address, and I will send it out to you. And I'll get it out Monday. This is Saturday, obviously, and I'll get it out to you Monday. And I'll probably go priority mail, so you get it real quick. I never tech nerd. I've never owned a Mac. Heck, the only Apple products I own are 3 iPhones and the 5 and a second generation iPod Touch. Oh, that's good. Now I have I think it's a first generation iPod Touch. I did a video on that because I had reset it, and when I plugged it into the computer, even an older Mac, it would not do anything. So I had to reload the firmware, and I found a site that has all the old OS firmware for iPads, for iPhones. It's pretty cool. Chris, I see your point on that, but it's kind of like when you go to the fair, right? They'll say, well, your name's in the hat. We draw it. If you're not here, we'll contact you. If you don't pick it up in a week or so, then we'll call it next. We'll pick somebody out and give it to them. Me a month, so I can ban everyone but me. Okay, Jay. Now, like I told you, Jay, if you win it, everybody's going to think it's rigged. Okay, so where I live it's 5:59. Okay, so you must live on the East Coast. 1 minute, Charlie. 1 minute, 4:29. Yep, that's right. And what I'll do is I'll swing the camera around here, and we'll get going here. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and move the camera here, so you can go for a ride, guys. Don't get sick on me here. Hang on here. We're gonna smack on here. Who's that scary guy? Yeah. Okay, there we go. All right, there we go. All right, so let's get everything. And yes, those are the refurbished Mac Pro speakers. They sound pretty good. I'm very happy how those came out there. Boy, I can't get this thing code, but that's all right. We'll fix it. So what we're going to do, okay. So what we're going to do is I'm going to refresh this page. All right. So we're going to refresh it here. All right. And we're going to copy it. And then we got the YouTube randomizer here, all raring to go here. So we're going to paste that in there and do this here. So we can get our comments here. So there's 21 comments, all right? And these are not duplicate comments. I filtered it so it only takes one comment, all right? So, all right, so let me zoom in on this here. I'm going to zoom in on this here so you can all see it here. Okay. So, all right. So we're going to, it's 1:31, so we're going to start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Steve, Mac 84. All right, so Steve, Mac 84, you're the winner. Yes. Yeah. All right. So anyway, so I'm going to put my email address in here. Okay. So that's my email address. And so Steve at Mac84, contact me within the next 7 days, and give me your address so I can mail it to you. Now, if Steve does not claim it in 7 days, so basically the 7th day will be at this time, basically at 1:31 next Saturday. If he doesn't get it, then I will pick another winner using the randomizer. Okay, so he's not here, and he told me he really doesn't want it. Where is Steve, Jay? You're trying to get me in trouble, Jay. Yes, it was in. Yeah, it was in the. Yeah, it was on there. You had to comment on that video. Okay, I reiterated it on a couple videos, especially the last one that we updated. You get a comment on it there. Mike from Mike's Mac Check. Steve seems to be MIA. He isn't answering his phone. I'm texting him. Told him he didn't win, so he won't claim it. Let's see if he falls for it. I got so excited then. Sorry, Kane. But you know what? I will have another. Oh, Steve left the Mac community saying he doesn't like us anymore. I like that one, Dana. I'll take it, Charlie says. you guys are rotten. So anyway, all right. So I'll show you what I'm going to. Mike's Mac Check. Just ship it to Steve. He'll just ship it to Steve. He'll give you his address. Okay. All right. Just mail it to me. Or email it to me. Mike Steve, Cincinnati, Ohio. Mike Mac Check, Steve, Cincinnati, Ohio. Action Rec. Thank you, Action Retro. Steve's name, Jay's address. Yeah. Master of confusion. Yes. Thank you. Oh, there he is. Hey, Steve. Congratulations, buddy. You know what? You have a lot of friends that are more than welcome for me to mail it to them, and they may or may not give it to you. You guys are funny. Don't cry, Kane. That's all right. There will be other giveaways. Raffle was rigged, I say. Oh, you're welcome, Steve. You're welcome. Like I said, everybody, I started to stream. My chat froze up. I reset it. It ended the stream, so I had to restart it again. So there was a bunch of people already on it, and luckily they all found their way back. So that's why I waited for a little longer to do the drawing. What do you think, Steve? Yeah. All right, guys, so I'm going to show you my project that I've kind of been dinking around with here, but like I said, so anyway, so this is a, the case is a Mac SE, okay? And you notice there's a flat screen in it. And I'm in the middle of, I just kind of do this whenever. But you notice the slot, the floppy slot has been elongated because you can put a CD and or a DVD. It has a super drive. It will have a super drive. In fact, it's an Apple. It's the one that's got the USB on it that you plug it into a Mac that does not have an optical drive. And so anyway, basically, I've got a friend that's going to make me, he's got a laser 3D printer, and the Mac Mini I had into it, I sold it because I wanted to get a different one for it. But anyway, we're going to reconfigure the I/O ports, and he's going to make me a plate once I get the one that I'm going to go with, and it'll look much more factory than what I was going to do. So that's it. I got a flat screen in it. It's a Chinese Enyo. It's you get different formats. Now this is by all means not done because I still have to grind some of this bezel off, and then this will eventually get painted basically the same color, and it'll get finished off, so it'll look again more factory. If I can find a display that's even a little bit bigger too, because this was really cheap. This only cost like $40 with the adapter and everything, but you can do VGA, you can do D-port video, you can do HDMI, regular RCA Connect. So it's got lots of functions as far as it. The only thing I don't like about it, this monitor, it does run really hot. But other than that, it's the picture quality is awesome on it. But anyway, so there's nothing inside of it. It's just an empty shell right now. But it's got all the mounting brackets to hold that drive in it. So that's the big mystery here. These buttons here, right now they're just stuck. They're just decoration. The reset and restart button, the program button on it. So that's the big secret. So anyway, let's see, Mac, I'm in the middle of nowhere, so I got cut out. My apologies. Nice mod SE. Thank you, Steve. At least he's making the bezel flush with the screen. Yep, that's what I'm going to be doing. It'll look a lot better when I'm done, and I'll do a video on this every now and then, just kind of update you on it and stuff. You should make the buttons functional. Well, I might be able to do something with them. I might make them have be like a power-up button or something like that. Like I said, it's not a done deal on that. There's lots of room for mod and improvement on it. It's just that I had a spare SE case. I actually have the original board out of this that I recapped a long time ago, and it works fine. But anyway, not sure what I'm going to do with that. I'm not ready to part with it yet. If you can find it, that's totally fits. Yeah, that's what I'm going to try to find on this. The reason why I got this is because I was looking for something that was relatively the right form factor, and I had a lot of availability on video inputs on it. And like I said, there's audio out on it. So the internal speaker is still in here too, by the way. So that's what we're going to be doing here in the future of that. And I just kind of keep it covered up here, keep the dust off of it there, and I'll put it back up on the shelf here. And that's it. All right. Okay. So yeah, so I'll move the camera here again here. If you commented before when I did the randomizer today, which I refreshed it at 1:31, if you commented, yes, you're already in a drawing. Okay, but there was a lot of comments on there. So anyway, let's see. Let me get caught up on the chat here. So I'm going to have to see, Mac 84, said Mac 84, going to have to use the mic, maybe interview you about a colorful Apple history. Internet is cutting out. Sorry. The House of Moss, Steve's phone is going to Skynet on us. Mac 84, I'm in the middle of nowhere. At least he's making a bet. Yeah, I read that. Yes, nice. Thank you. You should make the buttons functional. That yes, Charlie, I will. That will be a mic for Mac check. Would be cool. Neat if you can find LCD. And like, yeah, Mike, that's like I said, I just got that one because that just happened to be close enough form factor that I wanted. Neat. Can't wait to see that. Nice cover. Haha. I need to do that for my Plus. Yeah. Well, unfortunately, they don't make, this was made by a company called Got You Covered, and I bought all of his inventory out about 3 years ago. I had like about 100 different colors of these different ones, and he used to make them, but he's no longer in business. And so anyway, yeah, and I sold all of them on eBay. I just sold the last one probably about 6 months ago. So yeah. But yeah, they're nice though. They're very nice. I got one on my move the camera here. So I got one. I got to fix the cover. I got another one somewhere. I'm going to put it on my cube, but I got one on that. That's the one that's waiting for DOS Dude for that G4 board. That's the Ruby one. I don't have the bottom on it. The bottom is up there. The clear one. The other one was the one that I sent to DOS Dude. I just sent him a stripped down iMac or G3 slot loader, so that way he could figure out what's wrong with that board. And then the other one I have, did you see my messy room here? Let's see here. There's a fish there in the wall. That one over in the corner, that's the one that's covered up the blue one or graphite one. That's the one that I had a long time ago that I did the mod on it. So yeah. So anyway, congratulations. I hate you, David. Thanks for the entertainment. I have to go clean up the yard before this thunderstorm. Oh yeah, I know how those are. So yeah. Okay, Jay, talk with you later. Maybe I might join up in Discord later tonight if you guys are on it. And so yeah, guys, so anything else you want to ask me? I'm going to end the stream here pretty soon, probably about under 10 minutes we'll end the stream. I'll show you this one here. This is my beat up. Oh, sorry, guys. That camera work here. This is my beat up PowerBook G4, and it works just fine. It's got all new innards. I sold it to somebody on eBay a long time ago. Okay, this thing. See how this thing's all destroyed? When they sent it back to me, they just threw it in a box. They didn't put any packing in it. Needless to say, I generally don't do returns, and I contacted eBay, showed them the pictures, and it said, yep. And make a long story short, I guess this kid supposedly bought it without the parents' permission, and that's why they want to return it. Well, they said, well, number one, that ain't gonna fly, and number two, it was improperly packaged. So anyway, yeah, it works fine. The only thing other than the cover, that we'll let it boot up here, it's got leopard on it. The only thing with it is, yes, this here. And it's not the ribbon cable cable from the motherboard to the back of the display. It's actually the back of it, because I just got this cover stuck on the back of it. It's not even screwed down. Is that connector that actually goes on the back of the display is damaged. And so that's why you have to kind of wiggle a little bit to get it to cooperate. But yeah, it works fine. But I use it for different things. And like I'll use, come on, don't make a liar. Let me boot up. Come on. There you go. Now it's ready to. Come on. Okay, come on, what's going on here? There we go. Oh, I was getting worried. It always usually boots up really quick here. So it's because it hasn't been on for a while, I guess. I'm on battery too. But anyway, yeah, it works pretty good though. But I use it for like when I want to clone certain things, and sometimes when I have problem with the newer systems, I use this to copy things back and forth. However, I might, if I get this all fixed up, I might give this guy away, but I'm not going to give away until it's in perfect shape. I'm not going to give it away like it is now. And I'm sorry we're out of focus here. I don't know why we're not focusing here. What's going on here? Come on, focus. There we go. All right. So anyway, yeah, it works fine now. Sorry, I took this thing off the scanner. Let me put this back on here. I'm sorry, guys. I apologize. Let me get this back on here. Okay, here we go. All right, there we go. Now we can, there we go. Okay, so there it is right there. But yeah, it works fine. And it's a nice little machine. It's a, I'll tell you what the specs are on it here. So it's a, yeesh, man, I tell you what, man, I'm getting an F on my photography here today. You can see this here. Try and get you closer there, but it's got a 1.5 gigahertz power PC4 in it, 2 gig of RAM, and it's got a super drive. But like I said, all the components. This has. When I got this thing, I bought a bunch of parts off of a guy, and this thing was missing a lot of stuff. So I got a new logic board for it, new speakers. It's got a brand new optical drive, better than the one I had in originally. It's a super drive, new battery. What else did I put a new keyboard on it? And like I said, everything was mint on it. I had replaced this cover when I got it. I replaced the bottom cover. The top was perfect. Not now though. So anyway, yeah. So let's see here. Let me catch up on the chat here. I'm sorry, guys. I like the ramble. Let's see here. Doesn't look too bad. Well, it is when you look at all the dents on the corner. See how this thing has been busted? See, it's all dented up, and the whole thing is raised off it. The optical drive, it's all bent up. The clutch cover on the back of it here is all jacked up on it. In the back of it there, it's all messed up. And this has got dents all over it. The bottom plate's got dents on it. So for me, I'm picky. I like them to look near as mint as I can get them. I just, it just really, I was so upset when I got it back. But anyway, yeah, they are hard to find. Like match 15s are more common, yeah. So yeah, and I keep grabbing the wrong thing here. Doggone it! Hold on here. Let me get out of that there. All right, there we go. So anyway, so enough with this little guy here. So we'll just go ahead and shut him down here. We'll just hard shut down there on it. All right, there we go. So enough of that. So anyway, yeah, guys. So I really appreciate everybody being here. I mean, I'm, like I said, I apologize for the first 10 minutes of the stream getting disrupted. And again, that's why I ran it a little bit longer there. But yeah, like I said, I plan on doing another giveaway. Probably gonna probably next month I'll announce something. I've got some videos that I'm working on, so I have lots of content. So yeah. So anyway, if anybody has anything to ask me, I'm going to sign off here in a minute. Here, the cats are getting restless here. Let's see here. Any more comments? Got anybody want to ask me anything? Or oh my goodness, the kitties are getting restless here. Okay, all right, there we go. Okay, so yeah, guys. So yeah, I think I'm gonna wrap this live stream up. Yeah, I do appreciate everybody that's been here. Feed those little, yes, I have 6 of them to do here. They always usually are in my room. They have a free reign of the house, so they take it very personal. So hold on just a second here. Hold on, guys. Yes, let you out. Come on. All right, come on. Okay, what's your foot, Fred? All right. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Oh, you have 9, Mike? Holy cow! Yeah. We have a dog. We have a little Chihuahua too. So, yeah, that's counting the one that's the indoor-outdoor kitty. You want to come up here, Reeby? Here, Reeb. Hi, Reeb. Hi, Reeb. Oops, sorry. Here, Reba. That's Reba there. She's the oldest. She's 12. Her brother's the one that died a year ago next month. But yeah. So anyway.
Yeah. Well, I do it every week.
Yeah. We like it when we see our pets in the videos. We like that. But yeah. Hi, Reeb. Yes, I know, Reeb. Yes, what? You gonna come up here? Get up here. There you go. There you go. So I knew she wasn't gonna stay gone very long. There's Reba right there. Hi, Reeb. Hi, Reeb. How you doing there? Everybody gonna say hi to you there? Yeah. There you go. Yep. Yeah, you're good, Reeby. Yeah. Yep. There you go. Let's put you down a little bit there. There you go. There you go. Yes. Oh yeah, I love you too. Yeah. So anyway. Yeah. Yeah, that's Reba. She's a as you can see, she's a very healthy cat. She doesn't skimp on her meals here. So yeah. Yeah, I know. I don't want you to step on my keyboard, honey. Yeah. So yeah. So anyway, yeah, she has to have her attention right now. So we have to get her attention here. So anyway. All right, guys. So I'm going to wrap it up here. So again, congratulations, Steve at Mac 84. I'll get this out to you Monday. Just just email me your address. We'll be good, and then we'll get that out to you there. And I expect you to do a video on it when you get it. Okay, I appreciate that. All right. I'll check my email. All right, guys. So thank you very much. This has been the first live stream giveaway that I've done, and like I said, I don't generally do live streams. It's really my first one. I have done a couple, a couple different things, but I've never had anybody watching me. So anyway, I do appreciate it, guys. I thank every and each one of you for subscribing to my channel. I really appreciate that. I really do. That means a lot to me. And like I said, I won't let you guys down. I'm going to keep giving you good content. And if we get a kitty or a dog in the video every now and then, that just kind of sweetens it up a little bit. All right, guys. So anyway, all right, Dana. Catch you later. Hopefully you guys will be in Discord later. So anyway, all right. So everybody that's been in here, I really appreciate it. And so I will see you in the next video. Thank you much, guys. Bye-bye.